following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-minute warning.
The important issue is that kid ain't got shot in hell. I'm just saying, if mama doing this shit, like, yo, it's over with, man. Like honestly, the fact that she put a pregnancy test in a popsicle should be like
she put the popsicle over the pregnancy test.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, she took the time to do this. This should be the number one proponent of abortion.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. And yes, we have returned. The group is back together.
What up?
Apocalypse has been shut down. The world can now go back to the basic way it used to be. And yes, life is good.
The apocalypse has been shut down.
Yeah, man, because we back together, baby. That's the power.
I didn't know us three had that kind
of
of juice, man.
Hey, man.
I don't want that type of juice.
Hey. It is what it is,
Bro,
bro.
you can push Bishop off the roof all by yourself, man. You can have that juice all by yourself.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I'm with Moby on that one.
Hey, when the call comes together, we are the 5-Minute Warning.
And I do want to let you know everything Dre from VA says about you being tardy. I'm going to let him do it.
I mean, that's fine. But we start at 9 o'clock. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
All right.
So,
All right.
how y'all doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
You know, I feel like shedding a tear, man, because it's like the band is finally back together. We all took some summer hiatuses around the way, but we are back right before football season, right before the beginning of the real baseball season, and right before kids should be in bed right now because they should be in school tomorrow.
Why you got to just ruin it for kids, man? Don't nobody want to hear that foolishness.
They don't be now. You know what? They don't hear none of this because they shouldn't be up listening to it. And if they are, I'm not calling people bad parents. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you really
That's
can't
on you.
because at that age, we were watching some stuff we didn't need to be watching because we were some badass kids because we knew we was wrong. We knew we was wrong.
Hey, back then they had no TV 14 or no TVMA.
Doesn't matter.
It was on TV.
Doesn't matter. You watch movies just so you can see those B-rated titties. Don't even worry about it.
B-rated titties.
USA up all night, man.
Exactly.
But forever. Yeah, I think we need to have a moment of silence. We got to grow up in the realm of BET Uncut, and Lord knows these kids will never understand the amount of time you had to either set your alarm to get up, because them joints came on at 3 a.m, or you had to fight sleep. And BET Uncut, yo, there were days. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let me go ahead and get a little sleep in for the alarm come on at 2:59 so I can get to watch BET Uncut.
I gotta be honest, man. I never made plans to see BET Uncut like you. Like, it seems like you was a lot more invested in BET Uncut than I was.
Hey, man.
Well, this is the same dude that's invested in P Valley too. So
I guess. I mean, you was really trying to see what that thing smelled like. You was really trying to walk it like a dog. You was looking for a tip drill.
I mean, I wanted to see some pee popping. I'm just saying, man. You know, and then you want to see all those other videos, and like, why did they not make MTV? This is why. Because somebody took their camcorder that they bought for $5.99 and decided to make their own video. Entrepreneurs of the early age. You know, that was, let's be real, that was YouTube and all that before YouTube and stuff really blew up. They just sent it to BET Uncut, you know, to have a random black dude rapping that nobody knew who he was, and some random white girls around him dancing. I mean, that's a BET Uncut video.
I just think you're giving BET Uncut way too much credit, man.
Man, you crazy, man. BET Uncut was a classic, baby.
I mean, look, I'll give you that it was classic. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that it was classic. There were some truly amazing things that happened on BET Uncut. And I'm not saying amazing in a good way. Some of it was not positive. Some of it was not good, but like it happened. And we would be disingenuous not to acknowledge that at one point in time there was a black rapper saying, "Don't tell Minister Farrakhan. He don't need to know what's going on with white girls." That was actually a song that had a video.
White girl.
Are you saying they made a song about my wife, man?
No. Because your wife is cool. They're talking about the other white girl.
Because my wife is cool. She is, but I'm just saying.
I mean, Dre got it right, man. They played the same 6 videos over 1 hour span. I don't know about every night. I just watched it on Saturday nights. But
well, at that point, it's like, how many videos are out there, man? I'm
be honest, man. Y'all wrong. They played the staple 6, but they would always slide some new stuff in, man. Like,
I'm telling you, man. But everybody, hey, a lot of people knew about BET Uncut was that thing that everybody knew, but nobody necessarily talked about, like Fight Club. You know, nobody talked about BET Uncut for real until Tip Drill came out and you saw the credit card slide through some girl's booty. Next thing you know, we got to shut down BET Uncut.
I disagree. We was talking about it when that dude said, "Tell me what that thing smell like."
You realize that's Mo B's favorite line of anything.
Bruh,
of anything.
And I'm gonna laugh every time.
If you watch BET Uncut at all, you know that damn song. You know the video. You know the old man standing outside the strip club, and women were walking by with underwear in his nose, and he was saying, "Hey yo, there's like what that thing smell like?" I was like, yo. As a kid, I was just like, if this is what the strip club's about, I ain't never going.
I'm just saying,
and
man.
as an almost 40-year-old male, I ain't never been.
And as a 52-year-old male has been one time, you're not missing a thing.
Well, you're really not missing anything, but it depends. I mean, look, if you go to anything in Virginia that they call a strip club, you just fooling yourself. You gotta go like out on the outskirts. You gotta go like to a place in like South Carolina where ain't no street lights and some shit that looks like coming out of, what was the name of that?
So it's got to be extra shiesty.
Yeah, that vampire movie. Damn it. That George Clooney was in.
So you
from Dawn to Dusk to Dawn.
From Dusk to Dawn.
That was the dumbest movie ever.
But I've been to a strip club, middle of the night, one street light. I don't know how we got there. We were just there. And I'll never forget. There are these 2 girls up there dancing. One looked coked out. I mean, you know, back in the day, they made that video when we were kids. They made that video of the blue-eyed girl, because when you they said when you use cocaine, your eyes turn blue. Bro, that might be the first person that I actually knew that looked like they would own that shit. And then, like, the funny part about it, she made my boy stand up as she was on the stage and stuff, and she bent his head down and slapped him on his ass. The shit was funny as hell. And then he gave her a $20 bill because he's stupid. But I can't help that part. I just laughed at it.
I just can't believe we spent 10 minutes talking about this.
Bro, I mean, hey man.
I just want to know, I ain't contribute much to this conversation. So.
Oh, what that thing smells like, you didn't contribute? That's that you didn't contribute at all?
But you can't really say that's contributing because he says that anyway.
I made a blanket statement. That's all I did. I made a blanket statement.
I mean, he did go the extra mile. He sang it this time. He usually doesn't sing it. Usually just says it.
That's just like WOD back in the day, man. We found us on the internet, but then like they gave us a TV station, bro. People, it was like the greatest kept secret ever. People knew about it, but they ain't talk about it. But they were watching that shit. It's funny, but yes, we did spend 10 minutes talking about that because, I mean, we back, and when we back, we just gotta talk about the dumbass shit. Like I'm about to talk some dumbass shit in Crazy World because, you know what, we got a whole bunch of dumbass shit happening. So, first of all, I forgot, and I apologize. Hey man, hope everybody's doing well. We got a Moco Cowboy sighting. He gave us a smiley face. I mean, I guess I don't know what that is.
I think that was mind blown because we were all three up here at the same time.
Okay, that's cool. And then Dre's been shouting out. So yeah, we back. But yeah, so I watch a little TikTok every now and then. And I think the majority of the world watches TikTok. Half that shit's funny. Half that shit shouldn't be up there. But that's all of it's none of my business. Except for this one. Because this is foul. This is the foulest shit I've ever seen on TikTok. So basically, you got this girl on TikTok. I'm not even giving her no props. I ain't gonna say her name. But basically, she gave her man like a popsicle. Okay, cool. I got a popsicle. I'm eating a popsicle. Bro, he ate the popsicle. It won't a popsicle, sort of. It won't like a stick. It was a pregnancy test.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's how she explained to him that they were pregnant.
Through a popsicle?
No, she froze Kool-Aid around the pregnancy test. So he ate the popsicle, and what was left was a pregnancy test with a plus on it.
So he ate the piss?
I know, right? And, you know, they're saying, like, people disgusted. Hell yeah, people disgusted. Because that shit's nasty. Nasty. Like, you know, they talking about eating ass is nasty. Because it is. But you do how you feel. But, bro, that's super nasty.
Well, you know, some people like the golden shower, so maybe it's all good with them.
He didn't seem very happy with that shit. I don't know if he was happy. He wasn't happy because that, you know, they were pregnant, or he realized he just ate a popsicle with piss in it. I don't know which one it was.
And Black Morticia Adams, see, hell no. Mo, what's wrong with your face, man?
I mean, I just feel like y'all not really talking about what's important.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
What am I missing?
The important issue is that kid ain't got shot in hell. I'm just saying, if mama doing this shit, like, yo, it's over with, man. Like honestly, the fact that she put a pregnancy test in a popsicle should be like
no, she put the popsicle over the pregnancy test.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, she took the time to do this. This should be the number one proponent of abortion. Like right here, this right here is the poster child for abortion rights, right? Because, you know, some people just, you know, ain't ready. They just ain't ready.
Wait a minute. So, for abortion, man?
Bruh, like, hold on. Do you feel confident about this woman's decision-making skills as it stands right now? And she's about to be in charge of a human fucking being.
I can't defend how I feel right now, because he's right. But I'm like, fuck it, you're right, man.
But I'm not advocating for abortion. I'm just saying this is why the option needs to exist.
That nickname's got to be pissy.
It really does.
By default from here on out. Yo, I mean.
She said, out. Black Morticia Adams, like, out.
Some people are just like, how did she think that was okay? You. Somebody was like, divorce?
Well, see, Moby just explained to you. No matter how you feel about it, he's not wrong. Reminds me of George Carlin. We were watching that yesterday. You can feel the way you feel about what he said, but he's still not wrong. Just saying.
I'm just saying. I have severe questions about her decision making.
First of all, Dre, that's nasty. That's nasty. I bet you the flavor of that popsicle was like orange and lime. No, actually, it wasn't. Get ready for this. The flavor of the shit was like fruit punch, I guess, to Master P. And they want white people.
Do they have a flavor called stupid? Because I feel like that's what she should have did. This was a flavor of stupid.
Yeah, but nah, man, they want white people. Surprisingly.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is, I did not immediately think white people should.
I didn't either.
You know why? Because because I made a distinction a couple weeks ago that it's important that we as black people, we seem to be very self-aware about our shit. And I thought this screamed some black people shit because we do the most for the least. Like we do like prom proposals, and you know, so we do the most for the least. So like this shit to me, I was just like, yeah, this is some shit with some prefix in the last part of it being Keisha. So it's a Lakeisha, a Nutkeisha.
Now see, if Mo was a white dude, that'd be racist as hell.
So, well, first, let me ask you a couple. So, no, Dre, these legit, it was fruit punch. It looked like fruit punch. It wasn't like red, but it looked like fruit punch. And so it's not WPS because they want WPS. Now that could be LPS, and you can figure that out for yourself.
When you said that she froze some Kool-Aid, I automatically went to not white people. Like if you just said she froze some Sunny D.
Wait a minute. If she said she froze the purple stuff, what you gonna do then?
Yeah, for purple stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, man. If it's purple stuff,
that's kind of that can kind of go both ways, man.
So yes, KB Yako, the stick was the pregnancy test. So
the stick was the handle of the pregnancy test, and she took the time to put that in some Kool-Aid.
Question her decision making skills, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she froze Kool-Aid around it and gave it to him like a popsicle.
I gotta ask my wife. Hey, if we were pregnant.
Hey, we need an opinion of someone without a penis. So
she said, "That's so nasty."
I mean,
she said, "Look, hey," she said, "We ain't doing that."
It is LPS, yes, and you can figure it out for yourself. That might be the first time we've ever used that
LPS.
Term. Yeah, Latin people shit.
Nah, that doesn't fit.
It doesn't.
This is just extra crazy people.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, extra crazy people shit. That's what this is. Because the color and the race and ethnicity don't matter. You have some people that are extra as hell.
This is just two people who have doomed their kids before the kid is even born. That's all. Like I'm not.
So one person said, "Well, the test had the cover cap on it, which says that the part that she peed on was still covered." But that's still kind of nasty. Yeah, this shit. I mean, did you wipe the pee off the whole thing? Like that's nasty. Because unless your aim is that good, come on, man.
She out here sniper pissing on that
shit. Yo, and remember, that's no look sniper pissing. That's dope as hell. If you got that skill, I ain't coming nowhere near that. He wasn't mad. He wasn't mad about the test and the popsicle. He was mad that he got her pregnant.
I mean,
probably.
I mean, I would be mad too, based on the fact that that's how she told me. I'd be like, God damn it! Now I gotta work twice as hard to make sure this kid ain't an idiot.
Oh man, good old TikTok, baby. Let's put all the dumbest shit ever that we could think of doing on TikTok.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. But Lord knows if I ever got a girl pregnant and she came here with we broke up. We broke up, and we need to have that strong conversation. It must have been no splash either. That's so nasty. That's so nasty.
Dre from VA. That woman was probably the side piece too. Wow.
Like, I want to give people her handle, but I feel like I shouldn't give her any press for this dumbass shit. So that's why I'm not going to. Oh, that's nasty. But in another crazy world situation, worker disappears after he was accidentally paid more than 300 times his salary. So a worker.
Hold on. They really wrote accidentally disappeared.
Yeah.
No, that's at least accidentally on purpose.
He disappeared after he was accidentally paid
300 times his salary.
Yes. So he works in Chile, the country Chile, and they paid him about 330 times his salary because of a payroll error. You know, this screams office space all day. He is a dispatch assistant at a cold meats factory, and his normal check would have been like 500,000 Chilean pesos, or $545. But he got a check of 165,398,851 Chilean pesos, or $108,418.
That's not enough money. That's not enough money to run away with.
In Chile, it probably is.
Well, he couldn't go nowhere. What I'm saying is, if he,
I'm gonna disagree, AG. That's enough money to get a new job.
Damn,
No,
I mean,
I'm saying,
108,000.
but it's
I'm
not-
out.
He basically bounced up. He was like, "I'm gonna bounce up out of here before y'all can ask for this shit back."
Exactly.
but what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, the moment he cashed it, it's embezzlement. So
No, not if it's not if it's the error of the company. He didn't steal it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
saying.
gave
Well,
it
that's
to-
true. He didn't steal it, but they sure can't sue him
And
for that
maybe
money.
he might even had that direct deposit. He probably looked at his account, was like,
Oh snap!
"Hey, I'm gonna be up out of here. I ain't feeling too good. I see y'all later."
Yeah.
That's just a lot.
He initially told his manager of the massive overpayment. Then the manager would then report it to Human Resources, who asked the worker to go to his bank and return the extra money. And he went to his bank and didn't come back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Y'all didn't send nobody down there with him.
He agreed to go to the bank the next day and kept the money and ignored communications from his employer over the next few days. He offer his resignation through a letter sent to his company by his attorney. He's like, "Fuck this! I'm going to get an attorney, and I'm out this piece." The worker has not been heard from since.
Dre, that won't no 2-week notice. Basically, he said, "Look, y'all niggas gonna notice in 2 weeks I ain't been here."
Oh snap! Yeah, definitely telling him that was a farewell gift. Not about to see, because you know what would have happened? I'd have been HR. If I was HR, I'd be like, tell him to hold on for a little bit. I'd have sit the cops down. Hey, I need you to escort this man here to get my money. And then what happened was, because if I was a Chilean cop, let's be real, you might get lucky, you might get the dirty ones. I'd have gave those dudes some pesos and be like, "Yo, I hit you and I ran away. What's up?" I mean, $108,000. Like, let's be real. Here, is that a lot of money? It's okay. There, shit. He probably buy a house for like $30,000.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, based on the fact that his normal check was like $500 something, and now he got 180,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he good.
He probably changed his damn name and everything. I mean,
Yeah, people say money ain't gonna change you. Shit, it's gonna change my address. It's gonna change. It's gonna change my phone number.
and he had to stand in front of a picture to let everybody know he got money. He disappeared. They don't even
Wait a minute, he disappeared.
He's like, "I'm rich, bitch."
Exactly. Dave Chappelle. Oh my goodness. Oh
Hopefully.
man.
Yo, hopefully the last search on his company computer was how to open a Swiss bank account.
Yep.
That dude getting a green card and a passport. He's going to Brazil with them pesos. Yeah, man. I mean, bro, he got 160 million pesos, man. Bro, if he didn't have a bank account, he does now. $545, 160, 108,000. Yo, I might be out. I might start my own damn business.
I just want to know who is responsible for this computer clerical error.
They fired.
Yeah, cause like that's the story. The story is, hey, bro, like you got to be in on it with these people. Like
both of them going somewhere else. Got my time. That dude probably quit too. He's like, yeah, man, I don't like this place no more. I'm out. I mean, because even if you split that in Chile, that's still a shit ton of money. You could live very well in Chile.
This dude notified the company with his lawyer.
If he's got a
his
lawyer,
lawyer's
he
like,
knows
yeah, I'm
exactly
out.
what's up.
The fact that he got a lawyer means he already started to spend that money.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure after they. First of all, when he told them about it, they didn't come to him, which means you need to fire somebody in your office because you just gave 160 million pesos to somebody. That's kind of noticeable, I would think. I mean, I don't know, but that
And on
dude
top of that,
is
the
out.
number we're
He's like,
talking
I'm out of
about
it.
is after taxes. Because if his check said $188,000, that's after taxes. So I'm like, this dude is good.
Yeah. You think somebody would have caught that shit? And see, they say
Yeah,
and
that's
they
what I'm
say he
saying,
received
yeah.
a paycheck, so it wasn't direct deposit.
Oh yeah, he went and cashed that junk immediately.
He looked at that shit. He looked around. Yeah, I'm going to take a lunch. I'll be right back. I gotta go pay some bills real quick.
I'm going to go take lunch.
Yo, man, I gotta go. I gotta go put the money in the account so I can pay my bills. $545, 108,000. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, the only thing they don't talk about if he
Does
had
it
family,
matter?
but he could have pulled. But I'm saying if he had family and she had been messing up, bro, she would have pulled Harlem Nights on her. I'm not coming back home again. See you later.
Over with.
She'd be Richie.
Be out. Oh my god. Company almost went bankrupt trying to pay him. He'd be like, Abu, we only been here for 30 minutes. Oh shit. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So the last thing I want to talk about today, so everybody remembers Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation. We are from the and
I don't
all
mean
that
to
stuff
interrupt
when
you.
they doing all that.
You said
Dance
everybody
and shit.
remembers it. There's some people who weren't alive on that one.
I mean, I understand that, but
So not everybody remembers it.
sorry, those of you who don't know who Janet Jackson is,
I ain't
That's
say
a-
they ain't know who Janet Jackson was, but they might not
That
remember
nonsense he was just
the Rhythm
doing.
Nation, right?
well, that's why
And by the way, Ruben,
they
Ruben
did
don't
it in
ever
the
do
video.
that.
Leave me alone.
That's on your own time.
I mean,
You never
I
thought
that
a
was
thing like
pretty
that.
good. And how I did it so quick. You ain't wrong. But so yeah, the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation song, very upbeat, kind of hit all the instruments. It's a dope track. So apparently back in the day, if you played it on a certain model of laptop, it would crash your
Wait a
laptop.
minute. Black Morticia Adams, Ruben
Say
hit
that
that raw Coke shake.
Oh man, I got a name for it now.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God.
I mean,
I told you do it on your own time. Exactly.
Just keep calling.
Yo, Ruben, got a video belt on there? You still got all your arms?
bro. stop it. I
Don't
was
do
about
that.
to make a really
Just
crass
don't.
joke,
Just
but I'm
don't.
not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's right. Janet Jackson, for those who don't know, as Dre said, she got her titty exposed at Super Bowl. Won't her fault. It just fell out. It said, "What's up? How y'all doing?" It was so quick. I was watching Super Bowl. I didn't see it, but clearly all the other people saw it. So whatever.
Hold on, that's a bit disingenuous. You saw it,
I didn't. I lie to you not.
bro. I was with you. You
I
saw
didn't
it.
see it. I
You
did
saw
not see it.
it because you was like, and I was like, I don't know. Like I think, but I
But
mean,
it was so quick. It was so quick, and to have all those people like, I saw a titty on TV. I mean, I was watching it very intently, and I don't remember seeing a titty on TV. But everybody else, I guess at the time they could afford to rewind shit, because at that point in time I couldn't afford.
I saw it 2 years later, and the
know.
titty was obvious. It took me a long time to actually see it.
I mean,
And by the way, I think people still mad at Justin Timberlake because they think that he did it on purpose.
I mean, I think he might have grabbed on her dress, but he didn't expect the dress to fall apart. So, I mean, I don't see what the issue was. It's not like she had horrible looking titties.
What was your thing?
But still, but I've always wanted to say that. Everybody's mad to see a titty on TV. It's not like them joints were super sagging. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody was mad to see the titty because it looked bad. Like I don't think that was what I don't think nobody was like, how dare her have a subpar breast showing. Like no, nobody was saying that, Ruben. Like
Man, it is what it is. So back to the story. So yeah, what would happen is if you play the music video for the song, it would crash certain models of laptops. But also if there were other laptops around it, it would crash them too. So it was something in the melodic side, think about it, that would just crash laptops.
Now you got me wanting to pull up
And, like,
Spotify,
Which is crazy.
which I'm not going to do, but I'm just saying.
So, yeah, don't be crashing my shit. It turns out the song contains some sort of frequency that the 5400 RPM laptop hard drives is like they use the same thing. So what will happen is when, it would hear it, it would just rattle the drives that are not working, that are not moving at that point, and it would just crash them. It was crazy. But then that was also when XP was out, so God knows, it's whatever. But yeah, I saw that. I thought that was interesting. Back in the day, you heard the stories of which Mariah Carey song that opened your garage
No,
gates?
I never heard of that. Are you? No.
You ever heard that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Apparently, yeah. I think it was it Fantasy? It might have been Fantasy. When she went real high, certain garage gates would open and close.
Wow.
So literally, lie to you not, some dude would play it on his boombox, like at somebody's house or whatever, and it would open up. Then he go rob him.
Okay.
Because nobody locked the door that goes to the house.
Yeah, exactly. Get ready to say the garage is closed.
Why am I gonna lock this shit? Yeah, because it's not like you can just open up a fucking garage like lifting and shit. So yeah, but no. Hey, lock your doors if you got a door to your house for your garage. That's just dumb. But yeah, it's crazy. It's music.
Well, it's all
Music
frequencies.
does crazy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, man. I mean, that's all the crazy world. I mean, we talk about some boobs and
We
music
talked
and
about some boobs.
all that in this one. So,
we talked about boobs
I mean, we don't really talk about.
and
boobs a lot.
sucking on piss.
Yeah, that was nasty. I won't gonna bring that up because that was nasty. But you go ahead and do that nasty.
Well, how you gonna say you weren't gonna bring it up and you the one that brought the story
I
up?
won't gonna bring it up again. I didn't say it on purpose. Jeez, I tried to make it light. We saw some boobs and some music stuff, and then you got and also the piss. And I didn't bring up the piss for a reason. So, AG, what you got for us today, brother?
I got a small rise and shine today. Because I was going to do something else, but then something again, man, I don't know what it is about doing laundry, but rise and shine come up on the laundry, man, for real. Again, doing strange things with my wife's panties again. But I'm just saying. Now, that's a pair of boobs I can get behind.
I got so many words I really want to say.
Glad you do. I got none, man. Like,
I'm gonna let you have your moment.
Okay, I
AG.
appreciate that.
That's all you, bro.
Okay, now museums is what I'm going to talk about, and I view them a little bit differently now.
You and Moby and these damn museums.
Well, just hear me out. This ain't got nothing to do with booty shorts. Now, I remember that chick. That's funny. But no, this doesn't have anything to do with booty shorts. So there is a building, 5 stories, 10 stories, I don't know what it is, but it's multi-story building down in Suitland County in Maryland. And it's the Smithsonian satellite building that stores Native American remains that they've dug up from graves. So I'm listening, and I'm like, there has been a court battle, an ongoing court battle for the last 10 years of the Seminole tribe down in Florida trying to get their remains back. And so you're hearing this, and it's like imperialism gone more awry than it already is. So you had these people coming over. You have white folks coming over to strange lands and discovering things. And they start digging up stuff that they don't need to dig up. So from an archaeological standpoint, you're like, well, if you don't dig up these things, you don't really know. Well, that's not necessarily true when there's living people that can tell you what you want to know. So you are, kind of desecrating all these sacred grave sites and everything. And then you're taking these bones and you're storing them as something you, again, discovered. And then the people in which these bones belong want their stuff back. Number one, you stole it. That's first. So you have something in your possession that really doesn't belong to you. So now they got to spend money in litigation to try to get something that belonged to them to start with back from you. And so as the federal government, you can drag your feet. Let's say that. And you can come up with different reasons like, well, we have to keep these bones because we don't know what we don't know, which is completely ambiguous, but it keeps the bones in your possession, because what you're saying is, well, we're still studying this stuff, and maybe 20 years later, there'll be something that comes up that we have that we have a question for right now. And that will be answered later, and all sorts of things that you can do to keep these people from getting what's rightfully theirs. So I'm looking at this, listening to this going, okay, so you mean to tell me that every time I go to a museum, especially the larger ones, like the Smithsonian is huge, they basically Indiana Jones stealing shit. And we running around thinking it's okay, but there's a whole group of people that are like, y'all are misappropriating on the highest level. And I just want to, just throw that out there as a food for thought. When you see something, an artifact from a group of people or whatever it is, it might have been stolen. Which leads me to believe, well, not really believe, but leads me back to my own racial issues, going, mainstream America, white folks discovering things, all of that, you just raping people over and over and over again. And you've made it so, you've normalized it so much that we pay money sometimes to see somebody being raped. So I'm like, I see, all I wanted to say was, because the situation, and that's a small situation, that's just one, I'm sure there are many, but that's one of the small situations that puts things in perspective for me, that there is definitely a top of the food chain, and that top of the food chain will always take, and they do it so often, we have accepted that that's okay. So that's the rise and shine. It's just food for thought. You can look it up. It's a lot deeper situation. This particular situation is a lot deeper, and the situation in general is much deeper. But when we see Indiana Jones, that motherfucker out here stealing shit.
No, he's discovering
well,
it.
See, there's the finger quotes again.
He's discovering it.
Which if there's people living that belong to the tribe in which you have pilfered, then you didn't discover anything. You stole it. Because Indiana Jones is running from these people, going back to the plane. That motherfucker stole that shit. And now it's going to end up in a museum in the Midwest somewhere where somebody is paying like $25 a pop to see something. And you're just, you're seeing an object of rape.
He discovered it so they could preserve the history.
You hear that? It's food for thought.
Just like Columbus discovered America. Like, we discovered America, a place that people were already living at, but we discovered it.
So I just want you to know.
They put a flag on it. And they were like, hey, we found this place. Right. This is new India. Y'all are Indians now.
Just saying, it's a level of rape that I've never considered until somebody turned my plate around and said, look at it from this point of view. Like I said, you're digging up stuff that come from people that are still living. You can simply say, hey, I'm sorry, I ran across this. I didn't know what it was. Hey, what is this? No, you're going to say it's yours. Keep it and then build litigation around it so you can, again, keep stolen property. That is a level of game construction that is like, wow. So again, I'm just letting you know it's food for thought. This is not fleshed out. This is a small idea. This is a small occurrence in a bigger idea. Do your research, but I'm telling you, I see museums in a way in which I didn't just hours ago. That is the rise and shine.
Wow, man. You talking about people stealing from other people? This is the second week in a row. You talking about theft, man?
I'm just saying. Man, look, the first scene in Indiana Jones, he did all that foolishness to get this idol. But when you look at what happened, towards the end of that scene, he is running from people that are supposed to be guarding this. So you are stealing. These people still exist. You didn't find that shit. You stole it. And you had a plan.
I don't know if he really had a plan.
He had a plan. He had to back up. Ruben, see, this is that normalization. You brainwashed. You trying to find a way to make Indiana Jones all right. No, that motherfucker stole that shit.
Nah, first of all,
open your eyes, my brother.
I don't really give a shit about Indiana Jones. I'm not defending that dude. I think the movies were...
No, I'm not saying you're defending him. I was just giving you a hard time. But what I am saying is when you break down that particular scene, based on what I'm saying, those people still exist. So if those people still exist and you have a plane waiting, then you stole it.
Yeah, the protagonist was actually the antagonist. We just didn't know.
Now it's...
I'm gonna be real. The only thing I can think of right now is da, 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 da. That's literally just going through my head.
Ruben, I can say so many things. I'm not gonna do it, man.
That's
I'm not
cool.
gonna do it. But anyway, that's the rise and shine. Food for thought, y'all.
Indiana Jones this week, Vogue next week. What's left? What's next? That AT's gonna crush next week.
It's so much it's so much misappropriation out there. I could do this forever. But imperialism is real, bro, and it's still happening. It's not happening as grandiose as it did back in the day. But it's still happening. And they build, like Moby says all the time, they build policy so they can keep doing what they're doing. And it's like there's nothing you can do about it unless you jump through like 20 million fire hoops. And if they get you on one little thing, then you got to start all over again. I'm telling you, man, they out here killing people. And it's just not black people. That's first. It's just not black people. It's a lot of us. Sometimes Jews get involved, but they have enough resources they can kind of cover themselves. But I'm just letting you know, no one is safe. So I kind of trip out when white folks feel a little uncomfortable. Welcome to my world. Just saying.
Wow, man. He's giving a brand new meaning to rise and shine, baby. He be waking people up, be like, here's the truth for your ass. Hey, I
you
appreciate
can't
it.
unsee it, man. You just can't.
Yeah, somebody got to speak it. Thank you, sir. Mo B, what you got for us this week?
That's a funny ass comment that Black Morticia Adams just put. Tonight episode brought to us by Piss Popcicles and Plunderers.
Yo, Ruben, you ain't got to work on the title, man. She just gave it to you.
Yep.
I'm writing that
Piss
shit down
Popcicles
right
and Plunderers.
Wow. Thanks for making my job easy.
I mean, so God,
I don't know how you gonna follow that, bro.
I feel like this is gonna be heavy, man. So,
oh damn it.
Nah, this week I was like, I don't want to do no more Florida shit.
It's so hard though.
I'm retiring Florida shit.
I won't. Keep going.
But we're gonna do some politically correct. And I'm gonna go full circle here. So what sparked me to do this politically correct thing was an uncomfortable topic for people to talk about lately because it seems to get everybody up in arms. Deshaun Watson. Everybody has an opinion on, is the 11-game suspension enough? What about the victims? And then you got other people on the other side going, hey, well, he didn't get found guilty of anything in court, and you know, how is he getting more games than Ben Roethlisberger and Ray Rice? We saw Ray Rice knock his chick out. I mean, I'm gonna go back to a statement that somebody used to say that all politics are local politics. So Deshaun Watson is really just America, people. I know nobody wants to hear it. I know, ladies, it's not gonna make you feel better about anything, but when everybody's getting all up in arms about how Deshaun Watson just got the largest guaranteed contract, and they're saying he got a reward for having all these sexual assaults, I'm gonna bring it back to politics. Our last president had almost 30 sexual assault allegations on him while he was running for president, and he got rewarded with the White House. Our Supreme Court Justice, Senator Clarence Thomas, who just voted to take more of y'all's women's rights away. I mean, he was accused and pretty much laid out and proven that he was guilty of sexual assault. So, ladies, I apologize in advance for the doom and gloom of this politically correct, but America's been sexually assaulting women since the beginning, and no matter how much you scream about Deshaun Watson not being able to play football, whether that man play football or not, he ain't taking the rape out of society. He ain't taking the sexual allegation out of society. And NFL, if the NFL suspends this man forever, it ain't gonna change how little we as a society seem to respect women. And I know y'all are out here looking for a symbol. I just don't think that he's the right symbol or the right sword to fall on. Like, I don't think he is the one that we should be devoting so much of our time and energy on, because at the end of the day, he plays football. And no, I don't agree with the fact that he's, pretty much has gotten off scot-free for at least being guilty of being creepy. I mean, I don't know what else happened. I don't know what else to call it, but he's at least guilty of being creepy. But no, I don't agree with it. But we've got people who are getting voted into office, political office, making decisions on your lives, being found guilty of sexual assault. Please don't continue to waste all of your energy screaming at the top of your lungs about how this one dude shouldn't be able to play football, as if magically this is going to make women's lives around the country better. It's not. We really just have to get more focused on policy, and we have to just be fair in a sense where, just like any other crime, people are going to get away with it. And I'm not saying it makes it right, but we can't devote so much of our energy to the point where every time somebody seemingly gets away with it, that we get doom and gloom. And because I feel like we're missing so many other opportunities, because I heard more about the Deshaun Watson thing this week from women in sports media and women in news this week than I heard a couple weeks ago when we just voted to basically say that women don't have rights over their body when it comes to pregnancy. I've literally heard more people being outraged about this than that. And I'm not trying to do the false equivalency thing, but it just seems like that's not energy well spent. So yes, I know I'm not sounding politically correct. I'm not trying to just tell women to get over it, because it's not something you should get over. Because I think the Deshaun Watson thing sounds disgusting. I'm not saying the man's guilty because I don't know, but once again, I've told you, Ruben, if anything, the man's guilty of being creepy, because the fact that you're a professional athlete who has resources to the best physical therapist money can buy, and yet you're sliding in chicks' DMs trying to get them to come give you a massage, not passing the smell test. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just no. So no, I'm not saying that this man should be, praised, rewarded, or he's innocent. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying this guy should not be the symbol of your fight as a woman for sexual rights. And I hope I'm not sounding insensitive. I hope I'm not sounding dismissive. I'm simply stating that he's one guy. And the NFL's job is not to please all women. Their business. I know that sounds cold and crass. Their business. As long as somebody will pay to see him play football, they can give two fucks about what a woman thinks. They might come out and say they care, but they don't. They care about their bottom line, their corporation. So let's just try to keep fighting towards like actual people who are really affecting your lives, not being dismissive. Sorry, I don't sound politically correct, but hey, Deshaun Watson is not the beginning or the end of sexual assault with men and women. It's just not. Let's not let that be the narrative. Let's move on to people who are actually making decisions, or who are actually in power positions to affect your lives. And that's all I got for politically correct.
Preach.
Wow. There's a whole lot of truth being spewed out here today.
Yeah, I think Moby and I turned this into a dark ass show. Let's go back to titties.
I don't think so.
I mean, somebody could always tell us what that thing smells like.
I think I like it better when you sing it.
Hey man, I need a tip drill. That's all I'm saying. So, where do we go from here? Very simple. AG, what's on your mind, bro?
What's on my mind is, if anything is wrong with your body and your doctors are telling you otherwise, go somewhere that will help you find out what's wrong with your body. Do not believe anybody telling you otherwise. Do not, because you're wasting time. And when something's wrong with you, time is of the essence. So if you have a pain and your doctor says, well, you don't, in whatever language he's saying that in, whether he's gaslighting you or whether he really doesn't know, I implore all of you to keep going to doctors until somebody can find out what's wrong with you, or cares enough to ask different questions, involve his colleagues and peers, because this is your body we're talking about. So please take care of yourselves. That's what's on my mind.
All right. Mo B, after that soliloquy, you still got anything on your mind?
Man, I got a lot on my mind, man. So I apologize in advance. But two things, man. I enjoyed a great Sunday with the fam. Girls getting ready to go to school tomorrow. Had a nice little breakfast with the wife and kids. Everything was great. And then my wife made a comment that she hadn't really heard the Drake album. And I was like, well, you're basically just missing a whole bunch of house music and him like doing a lot of lyrically nothing up there. And she was like, well, I heard that. So my dumbass, I say that, my dumbass decided to, as we're driving home, hey, I'm going to play, the tracks for her so she can hear it. And I don't know why I did that to myself, because I became extreme. No, hear me out. This is not a Drake album bashing session. This is actually gonna blow your mind, Ruben. Like, as we were listening and I was analyzing, I realized that all this hatred I had toward this album was really the fact that I hate the fact that this motherfucker is a cheat code. Like, I finally decoded the album. Yo, he literally made a female R&B album over house music to mask the fact that he made a female R&B literally, he was talking about depressing heartbreaks, being sad, being depressed. Pretty much all the shit that the new R&B music is out saying, like Summer Walker and all the females out. Literally, lyrically could be the same thing. Summer Walker could have wrote his entire fucking album. But he said, you know what? I'm going to put it over some house music, some Baltimore club beats, and nobody's going to realize that I made the most depressing fucking album of the year because I've got some up-tempo bounce music in the background. The motherfucker's a cheat code. He Mary J. Blige house music.
That was good.
That shit is the most impressive. After listening to this album, I think it's probably the most impressive fucking album I've ever heard in my life, because I realized what he did, and my wife even fell for it. She was like, yeah, because she was like, you know what, if you wouldn't have explained it like that, because I was gonna say, yeah, I could vibe to this, especially like when I was younger, and I was like, yep, when you were a younger chick, you was just out here looking for music to make you feel good about your own depression. And that's because, let's be honest, that's what Mary J. Blige did for women in the 90s.
No more drama.
That's all she did for women in the 90s. Even songs when she was singing about happy content, like, it just always sounds like there's an air of depression and sadness in everything she sings. And that's called relatability. That's what that is. And Drake was like, I don't have a vagina, so I want to say all these same things. But if I do say that, it's gonna seem disingenuous. But if I put this house music in the background and you got that melodic thump, and I just have this like monotone, depressing voice over it, nobody's even gonna pay attention to it. And I'm pretty sure his producers was like, yo, Drake, you serious about this? And he was probably like, yo, you just gotta let it happen. I'm pretty sure his producers are probably listening to it right now. Hey man, when you write, nigga. I mean, shit. Like, I thought that shit was whack as fuck, but I mean, shit. When you write, Drake. You light skinned enough to get away with it.
Wow, why I gotta be light skinned enough to get away with it? Dark skinned brother can't do that.
No, hell no, hell no, no.
He said no.
No. This is a light skin special right here, baby. Like, no, you can't be Wesley Snipes and doing this shit.
Can you be Keith Sweat and do it?
No.
Nah.
Bobby Brown rebel ass couldn't even get away with this, man. This is a light skin special. This is like Drake, Chris Brown, any other random light skinned nigga that sang in the 90s. Like, they could get away with this, but not
John B.
Even Redhead Kingpin.
I don't know, man. John B might have been too dark.
Wow.
That's
it really is. Because that dude was Casper.
Yeah, because
I'm just saying. So that's what's on my mind, man. I spent like so many weeks not disliking or hating the Drake album, because honestly, I'm not really a super Drake fan. I just kind of listened to it because everybody else was like had their opinion of it, and when people have an opinion of something, I kind of listen just to formulate my own. And basically, what I thought, it was just like, hey, this is just some house music you can put in the background, and it's on loop. And after a while, it just becomes white noise to me. But being in the car listening to it, I'm like, yo, this dude is a cheat code, man. This dude is brilliant.
Well,
brilliant.
At least he has that because he's 500,000.
Black Morticia Adams, you literally said what I was thinking. John B. had on, I remember the video. He had on some plugs.
He was trying real hard to not be white.
Oh,
and
man.
I was like,
No. John B. wasn't trying hard not to be white. John B. was just a product of the culture, man.
apparently.
He was just in the culture, man.
I mean, his fade was tighter than mine.
Hell yeah, he had the Eddie House lineup, man. That shit was crisp.
The Eddie House. Basketball player. It's funny though.
Yes, it looked like he used to get an edge up during halftime, man. His hairline was never out of place, man.
Yeah, while the coach talking, hey man, I need you to hit me up real quick. I need y'all to get out there and Eddie, what in the fuck are you doing? Coach, I gotta look good for the bench, baby. The bench mom is out there looking at me. What if I get you in a game? That means I need to look even better.
His waves was spinning, his hairline was tight.
You dumb.
His hairline was spinning.
I mean, he ain't lying though. Eddie House had the tight fade, man. And
I'm actually curious. I'd actually be sad if that dude is one of the black dudes that went bald, like he had to recede hair. Because I'm like, his hairline was like the product, like that. It was the standard, man. It was the standard that nobody could ever achieve. Like all these dudes who out here hat fishing, drawing and painting their hairlines on and stuff.
Bro, stop
like
it.
They all were out here just trying to make their hairline look like what Eddie House just was doing on Tuesday, baby. He was just like, hey, I feel like Eddie House probably walked around with some clippers in his hand and like you could just see him, he just be
I don't need no white line.
But for the good games, he brought the barber in. So, you know, we play in Boston. Oh, yeah. We
By the way,
yeah,
Dre
I
from
didn't
VH,
even know
Jamiroquai is not a one-hit wonder. My wife would take umbrage
no,
with that.
he really isn't. He just had one mainstream radio
Exactly.
hit that everybody remember. But nah,
That dude all world, just not in the United States.
Who mentioned Jamiroquai?
Dre from VA.
Oh, who cares?
Wow. Come on, man.
but yeah. So I didn't mean to like dedicate so much time to Drake.
Yeah, he did.
No, I really did, man. I was really going to dedicate, a lot of this, what's on my mind, to like what's about to go down in my downstairs area when I get out of this attic area with my wife. It's going to be so much fucking cuddling going on right now because the girl's already in bed. Oh, I'm going to cuddle the fuck out of it. Oh,
The
boy.
cuddle game's about to be on.
Bro, my cuddle game is strong, man. Like, look. If I was a damn villain, I'd be the cuddler. That's what I'm saying.
You run around spooning chicks.
I'm all about that hug life.
Oh, wait a minute. W Brown 81. Nope.
Nah, I'm glad you think that. This about to be some cuddle strong. About to be some cuddle strong.
I was about to say, man, it's a damn Care Bear right now, boy. That's his Care Bear stare, the cuddle.
Well, W Brown 81 sounded like she a movie right now. Nope.
Man, W Brown 81 is faking the fuck, man.
I'm just reading.
Nah, she think I'm faking, but nah, this cuddle about to happen. Because she deserves this cuddle because she got one of them therapeutic massage guns, and she said she was gonna massage me with that massage gun. So I'm like, yo, we in there then, shit.
Well, all right.
Don't take much to get me.
Moby's spy name is Cuddle 07. And Moco Cowboy is one of the 15 people watching Hard Knocks. That's Detroit this year.
Well,
I feel like I should be watching it.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's probably dope because the coach is crazy, but I have no wants. My thing is, if you're on Hard Knocks, you're pretty much done.
Dre, I realized that you made that statement because it was a sad attempt for you to be funny, but you also trying to take like a little stab at me. But you know what? I'm gonna double down on what you said. You goddamn right she does most of the work because she's an amazing fucking mom, unlike a damn woman that fucking puts a pregnancy test in a popsicle. I I struck gold when I picked the person to impregnate. She wasn't making piss poor decisions like that. See what I did with the piss poor?
That was good. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. That was good. That was good. Piss poor.
Wow. All right.
So yeah, she is doing all the work, and I'm appreciative.
Hey, everybody enjoyed the piss for.
That was good. That was good.
That's funny.
It
for
really
the day.
is.
I'll be here for the next 5 minutes. Then I gotta cut on out of here.
Actually, if I were you, I'd been gone already.
I mean,
I'm a team player.
Well, I appreciate that.
Sometimes,
especially with the column keeps moving behind you. So that's funny.
Yo, man, I keep telling y'all, man, this it's not a column, man. It's just for the look, man. It just makes this place look like, like it ain't in an attic. We're gonna do it like this.
Is that how you gonna cut a?
I'm gonna reposition the column next week. That shit gonna be somewhere else. Y'all not even gonna know.
W Brown 81 says it's a lamp.
Yeah, it is a lamp.
I did not know. I didn't know what it was.
I ain't gonna front. I ain't know it was a damn lamp at first either.
Well, you said she does all the work. So.
Hey, KB.
No lies were told. No lies were told.
Hey, Mo B.
Yes, that is a Washington football team flag in the back.
That's your daughter's, right?
Yes.
Why, you about to become a fan?
No, I don't know. Like I just said yes because I'm assuming, but I mean I didn't put it up here. I don't do shit around here. I am Bill Cosby in every fucking episode of the Cosbys, man. I'm just literally looking for Claire, trying to find clarity. Like that.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh my god. So, what's on my mind? I mean, it's hard to follow MOB and AG, but I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna do it quick. The one thing I like about certain things is the give back.
I'm sorry, the way you made that sentence. The one thing I like about certain things. I mean, you're a wordsmith, man.
I do what I can, sir. I do what I can. But I love to give back, man. And it's just, this weekend gave some book bags away for some kids who needed it. Yo, touched my heart, man. And I'll never forget when I was getting supplies and stuff, and I had ordered from Walmart. I did that joint online because I didn't feel like going and grabbing all the stuff, and how everybody look at me when I had like 100 notebooks and 100 folders, and like, why are you stealing all the stuff? Because we trying to get stuff for our kids. I didn't want to go through all that. So I had it, I did delivery thing, and I got it put in my car. And the woman was like, "Are you a teacher?" Or she was more of a girl. She was like, "Are you a teacher?" I could tell she was like 16, 17. Because they was putting all this stuff, folders and shit in the back of my car. And I was like, "Nah, I'm donating this to kids who need it." And she was like, "That's so beautiful." And hey, all I'm saying is make some time, everybody, to give back. Regardless of how you give back, make some time to give back for those who have less than you. Because I learned that at an early age, and you know what? It makes your heart feel good. It fills your heart. And just to have a kid, come up and give you a side hug because they got a book bag that they really like. That touches the heart, man. And because we don't do full hugs around here, that's how you get put in jail, especially with some kids you don't know. Side hug all day.
Yeah, but you gotta remove the penis from the hug.
Yeah,
it's
man.
All side hug. All side hug.
Not. but Moby, are we wrong?
A great moment into like Creekville.
I'm just saying that's what
no penis
like, hey,
involved.
don't come in. Don't like anytime somebody at work try to give me a hug, they be in front of me. I always gotta like turn to the side and be like, hey, all you get is hip. You get the hip area and one arm. You don't get two. Cause my boss tried to give me a 2-arm hug this weekend. I was like, whoa, I don't know you. I'm like, yo, we down the street from my crib right now. What you trying to do? You trying to get me caught up.
And like with kids, man, there's no little hug with kids because they want to show you. They give you the whole body, and it's like, and especially kids who are big enough to come up to your waist. you got to turn, man.
Yeah, it's your
That's what it is.
responsibility as a guy to turn to the side
Exactly.
and hug. That's your duty as a male, as a non-creepy male. It's your duty to remove your genitalia from any part of the equation.
I will never hug somebody the same again, ever.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, look, it's one thing if they're an adult, but then depending on who the adult is, if you don't know them like that, you get that side hug up top.
Or side hug.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, man, because people
Side hug and 2 pats. That's
Well,
all.
I give
Don't
him 3
embrace.
pats.
You
I was gonna say,
you don't embrace. It's just
because I give him that church
just
hug
boom,
where I
get in there.
kind of stick my butt out and give him the front shoulders and give him the pat.
I don't even be doing
Side
that.
hug every time?
I double
Every
tap on
time.
the shoulder.
Every time.
I just double tap on that shoulder.
Look, man, if they are a child underage, and more importantly, if they are a female child, man, I'm trying not to touch. You might get the shadow where it look like I'm around you, but I ain't really touching you. Because what you're not gonna say is Ruben touch you as nah, bro.
Ruben smoking mirrors right there with them hugs.
All day, baby. All day. That's the way you gotta be, man.
He
Because
David Blaine in these hugs. Magic time.
bro, because parents teach their kids. Some parents teach their kids, yo, put yourself in position so you can say he touched you. Nah, bro, I ain't got time for that. Nope. Mm-mm. And even adults, man, I don't trust them either. Unless I'm trying to smash, I don't.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your touching moment about giving back. Because
It's okay.
This weekend was dope to give the book bags back to the kids.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to somebody too, because they was like, that's such a selfless act. And I'm like, no, lady, you're giving me too much credit.
Yeah.
I'm very selfish. I selfishly like the way I feel after a little kid looks excited about getting a book bag. That's selfish. I do that for me just as much as I do it for them. I love being the hero to somebody. Okay, I need that.
And see, Dre VA, you're right. 1 of the 4 H's isn't hug, but you know what? 1 of the 4 H's also ain't lawsuit, jail time. Hell no.
Jail time?
That's it, bro. I'm telling you. You laughing? There are parents out here who teach their kids to put adults in compromising positions so they can say they touched them. And you can't win.
No, you can't.
You can't take that. You ain't getting that W.
Once the accusation is out there,
man, it's
you're
over.
guilty forever.
I mean, even if you got recording showing you do nothing, and R. Kelly's grandma right there with a video camera, you still did that shit. So, I mean, come on, call you Mo Lee. Mo Lee, Stan Lee's brother. But yeah, so but back, yeah, nah, man, I love giving back, man, especially the kids whose parents are working hard just to keep a roof on their head. And you know, cause I was one of the kids go to school, you get joked on cause you ain't got Jordans, you got on some Avises. I mean, so what, motherfucker? I got on shoes. But there are kids out here who don't have shoes. I mean, so you do what you can to give back, man. And I feel like everybody should give back in some form or fashion. You don't have to give back with your money. Give back with your time. Go to a Boys and Girls Club or a 4-H club or something like that. Give it your time, because real talk, time is what it really is. The money stuff is there, but when you give your time and you teach the kid that they can be better than who they feel like they are right now, that's the real winner right there. So, but yeah, man, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the show live. Appreciate y'all. Like to always thank Mo B and AG for being here every week with me. And now that the summer's over, it looks like we'll be back together more often than not, until somebody tells me they can't be here for a week, and then we'll just roll over the way we do things. Once again, every Sunday, 9 p.m. on Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Yes, I understand football season coming back in. So what? We still going to be here because a whole bunch of Sunday night games going to be trash anyway. But thank you for listening to us. Also, thank you for listening to us on the podcast when that comes out. You listen to us on Twitch, Facebook sometimes, and even on YouTube. You know, once again, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody. And of course, until next week, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.